Simama, panua mikono yako. 18 tunaonyesha ndoto zetu. Ha 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 ha. Airtel 18. Feel free. Let's go. Ujumbe huu wafikie wale maskini wote, wapweke na wale wagonjwa. Hii ni kwa wakarimu wote.
My name is Filippo. I'm teaching basic mathematics Form 2 in PO Secondary. Today our chapter is chapter 5. We are going to talk about congruence. This congruence means equal. By definition, we say that congruence means equal when the two shapes need to be in the same shape or the same size. They are called congruent. We say that when we find two figures of the same shape and the same size, we say the two figures are congruent. Example, when you see here we have two triangles. We have triangle A, B, C, and triangle P, G, M. When you look on these two figures are of the same shape and the same size, then the two figures are congruent. We say that only we get the congruence when we can rotate or reflect or translate the figures. We also, on congruence, we deal with the postulate, proof, and theorem. These are some terminologies on this topic of congruence. We said the first terminology is postulate, the second one is proof, and the last one is theorem. Let us start with this postulate. When we are talking about postulates, we mean they are basic agreements which state the properties of some geometrical ideas. These are basic agreements which state the properties of some geometrical ideas. Example of postulate. When we draw two parallel lines and a transversal, the following facts or the following statement are true. When we draw the two parallel lines, here we have the two parallel lines, and this is what we call it transversal. We obtain some angles which will be equal. For example, we have angle A and angle B, angle D and angle C, angle E and angle F, angle H and angle G. These angles are called the opposite angles. And always angles which we call them, their opposite angles are equal. That we have already right here. It is angle A is equal to angle B, angle C is equal to angle D, angle E is equal to angle F, angle H is equal to angle G. When you find this mark here, it means angles. This is a symbol of angle. At the end of our demonstration today, let us see another demonstration which will be concerned with the proof next time. We go on with our topic called congruence. The terminology is a proof. We say that proof is an argument which convinces someone about a geometrical statement. As we always know, the word proof, it means we are supposed to convince somebody to accept what we are talking about. And on this proof, we are going to look on postulates which are written step by step to build up a proof. We say that we have another terminology which we call it theorems, and we always know the theorems are important ideas or statements to be proved in mathematics. The theorems are to be proved in mathematics. Example of the theorems we have, the first theorem is Pythagoras theorem, and this Pythagoras theorem, it means we refer this a square plus b square is equal to c square, and we say that the sum of the squares of the base and the height of a right angle triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. As you can see here, we have a right angled triangle. This triangle is called the right angled triangle, whereby we have this side which we have the length of A, and we have this side which have the length of T. As well, we have this side which we call it the longest side of the right angle triangle. We call it hypotenuse, which we call it as C. When we take the squares of, we say a square plus b square is equal to c square. That's what we call it Pythagoras theorem. Another theorem is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. We are required to prove this statement. We said that the theorem is called the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. To prove this, we are supposed to follow the following instruction. The first thing, we are supposed to draw a triangle which is ABC. The triangle ABC, we can see here, it has already drawn a triangle ABC. We are supposed to draw another line parallel to line BC, which we can call it line XY. We draw another line through angle A, we call it line XY. And this line XY, it is parallel to line BC. As you can see here, I'm drawing a line. I'm extending this line BC, as well as you can see this line XY have been drawn through point A. It is parallel to line BC. And this we are required to see some of the angles. We are going to write those postulates. We are going to write those agreements which are of the, or we said the facts which are true. When we draw these lines here, we are going to obtain some angles which will be equal. For example, we have this angle and this angle. This line AB, we can call it as a transverse on these two lines, which will be XY, and line BC will be the parallel lines, and this will be a transverse. Then we are going to obtain some angles which are true, or they are equal. Example, this we can call it angle XAB is equal to angle ABC. This is what we call it. These are equal angles. Why are they equal? We write some statement here. Why are they equal? Because these lines, these are alternate interior angles. These are alternate interior angles. Also, we have some other angles which are equal. Example, this angle and this angle. These two angles are equal. Why are they equal? We say angle YAC, angle YAC is equal to angle ACB. When I put the mark here, I mean the corresponding angle, which is angle C, and here it is angle A. Exactly here angle A, and here it is angle B. Then we say angle YAC is equal to angle ACB, and also we have to give out the reason why are they equal. These angles also are alternate interior angles. Are angles within the Z shape. Thereafter, we have remained with this angle. This angle, we said that we have a straight line. We have a straight line from a straight line XY. This is a straight line. We are supposed to have 180 degrees. Any straight line should have 180 degrees as a degree of measure. Therefore, we said that in that XY, in line XY, we have some angles also. We have angle ACAB. In that straight line, we have angle XAB. Then we have to add with the another angle, which is this angle BAC. We have angle BAC, this one, this angle. We are supposed to add also with angle YAC so as to obtain the 180 degree of a straight line. And from these values, we have some angles which are equal with those angles within the triangle. And those angles, we say that since in this angle XCAD, we say it is equal to angle ABC on this triangle, then instead of writing this angle XCAD, we are going to write the angle within that triangle, which is angle ABC. We add with the angle within the triangle, we have this angle BAC, then we have to add with BAC, as well as we add with another angle, which is angle YAC. On the straight line, we have angle YAC. This angle, we said it is equal to angle ACB on this triangle. Then we are going to add with that value, which is ACB. Then we are going to obtain 180 degrees. Thereafter, we said that we have already obtained the values, which means the interior angles of a triangle, of any triangle, should be having 180 degrees of measure. Therefore, we have already proved that the angles ABC plus BAC plus the ACB is equal to 180 degrees. These are angles within that triangle. We have angle B. The first one, it is angle B within the triangle. Then we have angle A. Then we have angle C. It have already made the total of 180 degrees. Hence, we have proved the theorem that our theorem, which was the sum of the interior angles of a triangle, is 180 degrees. As you can see, we have already proved the theorem. Okay, now you can copy the questions. Here you can see we have 3 questions. You can copy them and solve. That will be the end of our session for today. Till the next time.
Uwezo wa kuwapa faraja ni kama utaamini ya kwamba ushindi tutapata, basi sema usikike kwa nguvu zako na wimbi kutoka moyoni mwako.